What's up, Master ZXZS? What's up? You're the first one. How's it going, everyone? Welcome to an editing live stream. Oh, is there no volume? There's no volume on the desktop, is there? Weird. You guys can't hear this, right? How are y'all doing? How's this thing? What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? Oh, let me add these like little useful reminders. Let's see. Please read the FAQ if you haven't. And currently editing is not Leprechaun 3, Leprechaun in. It's IN the Hood. What's up? What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? What's up? Oh, thanks, anonymous user. Thank you so much. Oh, make sure, if you didn't know, we have Final Girl shirts available at deadmeatstore.com. If you didn't see them in our podcast video, you can also see them right here. So this shirt, it's the same as the, oh, you can't see it because of your messages. I see. Hold on. It's right there. Final Girl shirt. If you want it, it's the same as that Final Girl pin that we have in our store. It's real nice, real comfy, comfortable, comfy. Both those things. Why you grow beard? Parkour Genius asks. So I don't get yelled at by people on the internet. That's why. How's it going, everybody? Can't wait for Leprechaun in the Hood, Bone Bros. Well, that's what I'm working on right meow. So you're going to get to check that shit out. But to me, it looks like you guys can't hear this, right? So let me try to figure this out. Oh, I am a tired boy today. Thank you, Oscar McG. Love supporting the stream. Thank you. I love it too. I really do. Love it when you do it. I worked out earlier today, and like at the end of it, I was super nauseous. I just laid there on the couch for a little while and almost threw up. So that was fun. That was lots of fun. Ryan Welling, thank you. Thank you very much. Let's see if this works any better. So if I play it now.
Low budget and at least one pretty problematic component, but it's also one of the best acted and most character-driven entries in the series.
Okay, how's that for volume? Can you hear me and also hear the video I'm editing?
I care way more about these characters than I do any Jen, Dick, or Morty of the previous films. But don't get too excited because in the end, this is still.
Oh, thanks that one gamer Wendell. Please consider doing the Hellraiser or Paranormal Activity. No one even dies in the Paranormal Activity movies, really. Okay, cool. I'm gonna get editing. So I did a lot of work this morning before I worked out and made myself nauseous, but I'm actually on this last like big step. There's lots of little steps after it, but if you're familiar with the editing live streams, then you'll know that this is the part where I just go through and make all the footage that I transferred over from a scratch track sequence when I make it match to and conform to the actual filmed stuff of me reading the script. So let's just get into it. Any last things I should address before we start the editing process? When's the video coming out? Well, the videos have been on I've never missed a scheduled release, and releases are Mondays and Fridays, so this video is coming out on Friday. It'll be out tomorrow for oh, thanks, Practical Folks. Is that Joel, I'm guessing? It'll be out tomorrow for patrons. Big Lad Joey, thanks for getting rid of the Leprechaun movies as fast as I can. That's what I'm doing. Listen, I'm having a great time doing the Leprechaun movies, but I recognize that a lot of you are not fans of it, so that's why we're burning through this 2 episodes a week to finish it up. All right? So hopefully that's a fun compromise. If you are enjoying the kill counts as I am for the Leprechaun movies, then you get 2 a week. And if you're not, well, it'll be over soon. So hopefully I can make everyone happy with that. I sound like a teacher. Oh man, I get that a lot. I'm fine with that. I'm cool with that, dude.
The movie begins with, wait, that's the beginning of the first one. It just has a new voiceover telling us the title of the movie.
The movie begins with, who caught the podcast episode on Tuesday? That's going to be every Tuesday. You're going to get a new Dead Meat podcast episode every Tuesday. Chelsea right now is working on Maximum Overdrive, and that's a real fun episode. I recommend you all watch Maximum Overdrive right now or before Tuesday. Thanks, GOG. Break it down. Who binge watched all the Fridays this morning. Cool. Nice. I recommend watching Maximum Overdrive. If you haven't seen it, watch that before Tuesday, and oh boy, you will have a good time. It is a movie made by Stephen King and Cocaine, I believe has the co-director credit, and you'll get to hear us rip into that shit on Tuesday.
First one. It just has a new voiceover telling us the first one. It just has a new voiceover telling us the title of the movie we're about to watch.
Flee while you can. The future's not good, for no one is safe from a lep in the hood.
In true Leprechaun fashion, the credits are just text.
Now, I gotta figure out what went wrong with this script, because this is too fucking long of a goddamn episode, all right? We're looking at right now, this is a 21-minute long episode, which I am not a fan of. That's fucking long as shit. So if you see anything that you think, hey, that could go, feel free to say it in the chat, because I'm all ears. I would love to cut 2 to 3 minutes of this shit.
In true Leprechaun fashion, the credits are just text on a black background, but at least this time the credits are just text on a black background, but at least this time the text looks. The credits are just text on a black background, but at least this time the text looks like it might be getting high, so that's fun.
Thanks. I love ferrets 46, who asks, do I think ferrets are cute? Yeah, I'm a big animal fan in general.
Text looks like it might be getting high, so that's fun, I guess.
Thanks, Glambert. The script is long because In the Hood is great. I wouldn't call it great, but I mean, if we're grading it on a curve.
But at least this time the text looks like it might be getting high, so that's fun, I guess. But at least this time the text looks like it might be getting high. So that's fun, I guess. Next thing. But at least this time the text looks like it might be getting high, so that's fun, I guess. Next thing you know, Ice-T and a crazy afro wig are looking through a hole in the wall. Ice-T is Mac Daddy Onassis. Looking through a hole in the wall. Ice-T is Mac Daddy Onassis, and this is the 70s, as evidence.
I'm a sleepy boy. I'm a real sleepy boy. I feel like I could just close my eyes and sleep for a day.
And this is the 70s, as evidence. 70s, as evidence.
So here's just the thing for any people who edit.
Ice-T is.
I'm sure by now you know, oh, you don't want, let's see an example. Well, okay. See, the problem with this movie is it's so fucking low budget that all of the shots are just one take because they, like, that's all they could afford, I'm guessing. Fuck. Never mind about that editing tip. I'll tell you later.
Ice-T is Mac Daddy Onassis, and this is the 70s, as evidenced by.
Oops.
Ice-T is Mac Daddy Onassis, and this is the 70s, as evidenced by his blaxploitation attire and the disco funk playing underneath the whole sequence. Mac Daddy gets pissed at his. Playing underneath the whole sequence.
Jetpack George, could I do a kill count of The Shining? Well, thank you for the super chat. I don't generally like them to be used for requests, but I don't know. I'll probably do The Shining eventually. It's only got 2 kills, but so did The Strangers, so I guess I kind of set up a precedent there, didn't I?
As evidenced by his blaxploitation attire and the disco funk playing on. As evidenced by his blaxploitation attire and the disco funk playing underneath the whole. whole sequence. Mac Daddy gets pissed at his buddy Slug for talking about the malt liquor someone left in the subway tunnel, so he throws him through a wall. Slug for talking about the malt liquor someone left in the subway tunnel, so he throws him through a wall, revealing a little room with a the malt liquor someone left in the subway tunnel, so he throws him through a wall.
Oh, God, the lighting in this is so bad.
Throws him through a wall, revealing a little room with the statue of Leprechaun. The medallion.
Fuck.
Throws him through a wall. Throws him through a wall, revealing a little room with the statue of Leprechaun. Throws him through a wall, revealing a little wall. Revealing a little room with the statue.
I've not seen Drive Through. A lot of people have asked for it though. That's weird. Isn't there's like a clown, right? It's a clown thing.
Through a hole in the wall. Ice-T is Mac Daddy Onassis, and this is the 70s, as evidenced by his blaxploitation attire and the disco funk playing underneath the whole sequence. Mac Daddy gets pissed at his buddy Slug for talking about the malt liquor someone left in the subway tunnel, so he throws him through a wall, revealing a little room with the statue of Leprechaun, the medallion around his neck. So I guess we're continuing the lore from
Thank you, Kieran McKenna.
from part 3 and pretending like the space movie never happened.
Will I do a kill count Silence of the Lambs again? Please, y'all. Please don't use super chats to request movies, and that includes like asking if I will do the movies. Probably, I don't know. Do 2 or more people die in it? Then sure, probably.
Little room with the statue of Leprechaun, the medallion around his neck. So I guess we're continuing the lore from part 3 and pretending like the space movie never happened. Continuing the
Gummy Yummy, yeah, we're covering Maximum Overdrive on the next podcast episode, so definitely check that out when it comes out.
lore from part 3 and pretending like the space movie never happened.
Cover my nose while breathing. What?
Continuing the lore from part 3 and pretending like the space movie never happened. You know what? That works for me. The new addition to Lep lore in this flick is a golden flute, which is the only thing Mac Daddy claims for himself. Only thing Mac Daddy claims for himself. He tells the new addition to Lep lore in this flick is a golden flute, which is the only thing Mac Daddy claims for himself. He tells his hair-picking pal to take whatever he wants and Slug goes straight for the medallion. He tells his hair
Have I seen Dreamcatcher? Oh yeah. That fucking crazy ass movie.
picking pal to take whatever he wants. And Slug goes straight for the medallion, removing it from Lep's neck, and Slug goes straight for the medallion. And Slug goes straight for the medallion. And Slug goes straight for the medallion, removing it from Lep's neck and waking up the leprechaun.
Oh no, more leprechaun. Yeah. Fucking more leprechaun.
Removing it from Lep's neck and waking up the leprechaun from who knows how long a slumber. Lep could use a
Oscar McGee, thank you. Don't wait. Still waiting for the Sharknado series. You're probably never gonna get it. Sorry. Fuck that movie. I hated Sharknado when I watched it.
waking up the leprechaun from who knows how long a from who and waking up the leprechaun.
The green little shit. I would love to be in a Crypt TV short.
The leprechaun from who knows how long a slumber. Lep could use a good hair brushing after all that sleepy time, so he grabs the pick and Lep could use a good hair brushing after all that sleepy time, so he grabs the pick and he's probably
Kilo, thanks for the super chat. No need to be vulgar like that, though.
He's just gonna kill that dude with it, huh? Slug backs up and drops the medallion. Slug backs up and drops the medallion, and next thing Mac Daddy knows.
Oh, did U of M lose? That sucks. I didn't watch. I don't care about sports. I like Michigan because it's a good school. Jace Fitzgibbon, I do make the motion graphics during the numbers sequence.
Mac Daddy knows he's down a lackey due to a
Thanks, Noah Packard.
Due to a pick in the throat.
Oh, these shots are so short.
Due to a pick in the throat. Due to a pick in the throat.
A pick in the throat. A pick in the throat. How many movies left on the Leprechaun? 3. You got 3 left. In the Hood, Back to the Hood, and the reboot. Thanks, Liz.
It happened off screen, which is kind of lame, but I do.
Give up. Oh, fuck. Jordan, that's a great joke that I wish I had made. Good job, Jordan. 10 points to Jordan.
Which is kind of lame, but I do like that Slug manages. But I do like that.
I did do a crick in the neck joke on the kill count, though, already, didn't I? Yeah, with Freddy.
Slug manages to take it out.
Gonna make coffee? Good lady.
Out of his throat before he falls to the ground dead. Out of his throat before he falls to the ground dead.
Fuck. Do.
Out of his throat before he falls to the ground dead. Mac Daddy.
So every month I get to pick a movie to watch and review for the $20 and up patrons. So since that one is one that I get to pick, I usually have a good time with it. I'm kind of torn this month. What should I watch and review? Return of the Living Dead or Toxic Avenger? I've never seen either of them. I don't know if I will like either of them. Thank you, Reese's the Fennec guy. Which Leprechaun movie do you like? 3's okay. In the Hood's okay. Okay.
Mac Daddy sees the nasty Leppy boy.
My beard is so long. I'll probably actually do something about it kind of soon. Toxic Avenger.
Mac Daddy.
Oh, that's a great shot of him dead on the ground. I want to use that, actually.
Throat. Out of his throat before he falls to the ground.
I saw a lot of Toxic Avenger, so maybe I'll do that.
Falls to the ground dead. Mac Daddy.
Does James live in the Hood? No, I do not. Gavin Osterman, thank you, Gavin. Appreciate it. Nasty Lappy Boy. Did my parents worry about me watching horror movies when I was young? My mom might have for a little bit, but I was probably given a little bit too much freedom growing up.
Mac Daddy sees the nasty Leppy boy and starts pulling all sorts of weapons out of that prop wig of his, but Lep simply
I a super horror expert? I don't know. I know some shit. How's my day, Jurassic Blaster? It's fine. I was saying earlier, I worked out. It's been a while since I worked out as hard as I did today, and it wound up making me nauseous. I've not seen The Burning yet, Marcus. Ooh, maybe that's another option instead of Toxic Avenger.
But Lep simply magics them all away and tells T to take a seat. Tells T to take a seat. But before Lep can spill that, simply magics them all away and tells T to take a seat. But before tells T to take a seat. But before tells T to take a seat.
Am I gonna see Truth or Dare? Yeah, I'll see Truth or Dare.
Tells T to take a
I don't think it's gonna be good, but I'll fucking see.
T to take a seat. Tells T to take a seat. But
thanks, Mega Irish Mom. Mega Irish Mom. Oh, thanks, Warren Lee. We'll be there.
But before Lep can spill that iced tea for good, Mac. But before Lep can spill that iced tea for good, Lep T to take a seat. But before Lep can tells T to take a seat. But before Lep can spill that iced tea for good, Mac.
Have I seen any of the Psycho film sequels? I have before when I was younger. I don't remember any of them. It's been too long.
For good, Mac Daddy opens up a pipe. Mac Daddy opens up a pipe that knocks the leprechaun back, and Mac Daddy opens up a pipe that knocks the Mac Daddy opens up a pipe that knocks the leprechaun back and sends the back and sends the medallion flying in the air. Perfect arc to land around Lep's neck. Ready for some low-budget filmmaking? Yeah, his transition to stone.
Did I say Mac Daddy? Yes, Mac Daddy is the Ice-T's character's name.
Transition to stone is friggin' Photoshop close-ups and friggin' Photoshop close-ups. And the end result is really an appalling sight. But the end result is.
Am I going to do Hatchet in the future? Yeah, probably. Probably, huh? Have I seen The Prowler, Jay-Z Productions? Yeah. For some reason, there was...
the end result is really an...
For some reason, I had more time a few months ago. I don't know. I'm going to get back some time, though, pretty soon. After Leprechaun, I'm going to grab back some time. Andrew Laredo, thanks for the super chat. I've never seen either of those, so... but thank you. What was I saying? Oh, The Prowler. Yeah, I had a little bit more time a few months ago, and I would, like, while doing other work, I would put a Shudder movie on my other monitor, and The Prowler was one of the movies that I just put on there, and I think I might cover it this year for Memorial Day, maybe.
And the end result is really an appalling sight. But
I've not seen Happy Death Day either, which sucks.
But the important takeaway of this cold open is that Ice-T wins. And with that gold...
I might be able to cut this, although it's kind of a joke.
But the important takeaway of this cold open is that Ice-T wins. And
take a break from the computer, but I'm gonna go and just like write like some kind of outline for the torture trap.
Cool.
Torture episode.
Nice.
Mac Daddy about to own asses. Let's jump to the present. But the important takeaway of this cold open is that Ice-T wins. Let's jump to the present, which means the year 2000, in year 2000.
Hey, Bailey's Dragon, then if it didn't work the first 50 times, maybe you should just stop requesting Deadpool. Why are all you Americans missing dads? I know where mine is. I don't know about you. Am I going to go to Halloween Horror Nights this year? Fuck yeah, I am. I better get that press pass. That's what I'm talking about. I'm going to try to get some new cameras because the one I have is... I'm going to try to get James Hall's camera. It's a real nice, lightweight one for events as opposed to the one I use for filmmaking. It's way too big and heavy.
In Compton, California, a rap trio led by Postmaster P is
Yeah, hey guys, please stop requesting. Oh boy, it makes that chat real boring to read.
A rap trio led by Postmaster P is auditioning to get into a Las Vegas competition that could lead them to fame and acclaim. Real talk, although P's beats and rhymes are pretty weak, you gotta love the message he's dealing.
Postmaster P, yo, positivity.
To get into a Las Vegas competition that could lead them to fame and acclaim. Real talk, although P's beats and rhymes are pretty weak, you gotta love the message he's dealing.
Postmaster P, y'all, positivity. The crew and me, we all got unity.
Yeah,
Positivity, the crew. The crew and me. Postmaster P, y'all, positivity.
Oh, Jay-Z Yeah, Jay-Z Productions. I wasn't including you, and I know that you weren't requesting when you asked me if I had seen The Prowler. Your uncle directed The Prowler? Are you serious? Yo, shoot me an email at deadmeatjames@gmail.com and let me know if he might be interested in doing something with me. I can't promise that I would, but like maybe when I cover that movie on the Kill Count, like if I could talk to him on the podcast or something, that could be cool maybe.
you gotta love the message he's dealing.
Postmaster P, y'all, positivity. The crew and me, we all got unity.
Yeah, man.
Unity.
Yeah, man. P's my dude, talking about being good people and shit. Too bad they're kind of...
I've only seen the first Insidious. I've not seen any of the other ones.
Too bad they're kind of fuck-ups and DJ Butch blows a speaker, ruining their audition and getting them tossed out. Then audition and getting them tossed out. Then we witness the world's longest long take. And heads up, there are a lot of them in this movie, so you're gonna see a lot of those white flashes that I used to hide jump cuts. I just think the movie didn't have the budget to film scenes with different angles. But hey, you know what? They still made a movie. Maybe by following P's mantra.
You just gotta think positive.
Hi, Lucy. Hey, where are you going? Do you wanna say hi to the chat? Lucy? No? You don't? You can just, they're right here. You could just say hi. I'm sure it'd make a lot of people happy. It'd really be like no effort on your part if you wanted to do that. Do you want to? No? Okay. I mean, that's cool. I really wouldn't like put you out any, but... Oh, scratching's way more important. She's too busy scratching than to make a whole bunch of people happy, than to make 300 people happy at once. Guess your scratching's more important, huh, Luce? Okay, bye.
Tossed out. Then we witness the world's longest long take. And heads up, there are a lot.
Let's get a little Pete's Dragon-esque type thing in here. Postmaster P, y'all positivity. Da, 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 da. Wow, 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 wow. Detroit versus everybody. I don't live in Detroit, Zach Turnell. I am from a city right outside of Detroit. I never want to try to claim like street cred I don't have. So I will say that I mostly spent my time growing up in the suburbs of Detroit, the very white, although not well off. My community was pretty, lower middle class, but a very, very white suburbs. My sister would hang out in Detroit. She has like actual cred, like Detroit cred. But I do like the city and will defend it because, I did spend some time there, just like I wouldn't hang out there. And I think it's a great city that gets a lot of unwarranted shit by people who've never been there. As far as the artist in Detroit versus everybody, I'm not generally a rap fan. I don't really have anything against it, but for me, I have a hard time hearing words as individual things and understanding lyrics. For me, a lot of music I listen to, the vocals are just like another instrument as opposed to like being actual words. So it's tough for me to be able to appreciate rap because so much of that is based on the lyrics. So the only artist that I knew in that song was Eminem, but I was super into Eminem when he first came out and was like more jokey, and like I bought that Slim Shady. Yeah, Slim Shady LP was the first one, right? I bought that when I was way too young to be listening to Eminem, but like I said before, I didn't have the most parental restrictions. I will be playing more horror games after Leprechaun is over. I'm gonna be changing up some stuff on the channel after we finish Leprechaun and after the 1 year anniversary. I think it'll make everyone happy. We'll see though. But there are some changes in the wind. There's some changes in the wind. Do I like pizza? Fuck yeah. I like Detroit style pizza. That's one thing I can honestly defend to the death is Detroit style pizza.
Then we witnessed the world's longest long take. And heads up, there are a lot of them in this movie, so you're gonna see a lot of those white flashes that I used to hide jump cuts. I just think the movie didn't have the budget to film scenes with different angles. But hey, you know what? They still made a movie. Maybe by following P's mantra.
You just gotta think positive.
They go to a
Positive.
Detroit versus everybody.
You just gotta think positive.
They go to a tier.
You can send me fan mail at deadmeatjames@gmail.com. There's also a link to my, or there's, if you need to, oh, what up, Bree? Yo, it's assistant editor Bree who edited this earlier for me, who edited a cut of this for me.
They go to a dear God, no, another. They go to a dear. They go to a dear God, no, another pawn shop? Yeah, where they try to sell. Yeah. Shop? Yeah, where they try to sell a guitar to owner Jackie D, saying it was Hendrix's, but he ain't buying it. We learn a little more about the other characters here. Stray Bullet is.
Oh, thank you, Glambert. Do what you gotta do. You need to do what you gotta do. I hope that was a reference to the song they sing in this movie, Glambert. Lars Satula Productions, thank you very much. Thank you for supporting.
For Jackie D saying.
Yeah, but Bree, hey Bree, you included some music in the BTS that I don't have that file. That's an offline file, girl. I don't know what you'd have to send me that file. Cause look at this offline shit. Look at this offline shit. Bree, did you not? Bree, if you send the rest of the group chat my outtakes, I hope you don't include the things that I specifically said not to show them.
It was Hendrix's, but he ain't buying it. We learn a little more about the other characters here. Stray Bullet.
Thank you, Fred Krueger, for Life 45. What horror series am I doing next? You'll find out in a couple of weeks.
So what do you do with this piece of music history, Jackie? I'll give you about 5 seconds. Get up out my shop. Come in here bullshitting with this piece of crap. Hey, man, ain't nobody bullshitting you. Stray Bullet. I never heard of that one before. So? What? You used to play with Jimmy? Mm-hmm. At Psychedelapalooza in 1971. There it is.
Oops. First Last asks if I can do a kill count on Leprechaun in the Hood. Nah, man. I'm not into that shit.
For Jackie D saying it was Hendrix's, but he ain't buying it. We learn a little more about the other characters here.
Jimi Hendrix. The real Jimi Hendrix. What's his guitar? It was my Uncle Junior's. Yeah, he got it from Jimi Hendrix. Yeah, that's right. When they used to play together. Your Uncle Junior used to play with Jimmy.
Here. Stray Bullet is a hustler who's trying to make it big no matter what, and Butch
the actors in this movie are like the best actors in the fucking Leprechaun series.
Stray Bullet is a hustler who's trying to make it big no matter what, and Butch no matter what, and no matter what, and no matter what.
Do 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 do. Bow bow bow. Bow bow bow. Do 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 down. Bow 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 bow. Someone just typed Seth Rogen.
Mm-hmm. At Psychedelapalooza in 1971. Yeah, that's right. That's Jimmy's guitar, right? Psychedelapalooza. I never heard of that one before. So? Oh, wait a minute, 71. Didn't Jimmy die in 1970? No, dude, that was on So we just history, Jackie. Give me about 5 seconds, get out my shop. I'm shitting with this piece of crap. Hey, man. The crap. Hey, man, ain't nobody
Character.
Nah, dude, that was Paul McCartney.
And post matter what, and Butch is a science nerd who also looks and acts
bullshit you. Straight bullet. Boy, you make a gangster. You need to get yourself some pussy before you blow it all be your before you blow off your dick fucking around with all them chemicals.
Who's a favorite Cenobite? I don't know. My favorite Cenobite growing up was Chatterer. I always liked him. He's like
nerd who also looks and acts like a Jordan Peele character.
Yeah, I haven't watched Foundflix's look-see video, but I saw they did one. I liked the tweet.
Butch is a science nerd who also looks and acts like a Jordan Peele character. And Postmaster P.
Chatter seems like he enjoys his gig. Yeah, he really puts himself all in.
Like a Postmaster P.
Stray
Oops. Wait.
bullet. Boy, you ain't no gangster. And Postmaster P. Postmaster, what is that shit?
It's Postmaster P.
And Postmaster P.
Postmaster, what is that shit?
Mr. P.
Postmaster, what is
The CD Cenobite from Hellraiser 3. Please quit requesting movies. Please. What did I do to deserve it? What did I do to deserve so many requests?
No, it's Post.
No, I haven't seen Victor Crowley. I've only seen the first Hatchet. It's okay. It's fine.
Uncle Junior used to play?
I didn't see it until like a couple months ago. I think that it was good that it like I might have appreciated it more had I seen it when it came out, because it came out in the middle of all those remakes and like
Boy, where you get this guitar?
stuff like
It
that.
was my Uncle Junior's.
And it was like, oh no, this is an actual like slasher. So
Postmaster P. And Postmaster P.
Postmaster, what is that shit?
It's Postmaster P.
come on. Oh, so close.
Character. And Postmaster P.
Postmaster, what is that shit?
It's Postmaster P. It's Postmaster.
What is that shit?
It's Postmaster P because I did. It's
Postmaster, what is that shit?
It's Postmaster.
That shit.
It's Postmaster P because I deliver a positive message, man.
Punk ass is more.
Positive message, man.
Punk ass is more like it.
Yeah.
Punk ass is more like it.
Yeah, you tell him, Jackie D. Punk ass. They tried the same Hendrix.
Yeah, I think I'm excited for the new Halloween.
More like it.
Yeah, you tell him, Jackie D. Punk ass. They punk ass.
This is more like it.
Yeah, you tell him, Jackie D. Punk ass. They tried the same Hendrix guitar trick with another store owner, Chow, but he.
Oh, okay, Bree. I wasn't sure how it the P stands for. I wasn't sure how the P stands for plays, but yeah, hopefully you like it. Hopefully people like
They
it.
tried the same Hendrix guitar trick with another store owner, Chow, but he.
How long have I been on YouTube? 5 years. Like just over 5 years. Like 5 years and 2 months.
They tried the same Hendrix guitar trick with another store owner, Chow, but he. They tried the same
I am counting Comediocracy. Comediocracy's first video was in, I believe, March of 2013. That was like Comediocracy's first regular video. There were like 2 years before that were not real.
They tried the same Hendrix guitar trick with another store owner, Chow, but he doesn't fall for it either. But he doesn't fall for it either. With no money to fix that blown speaker, they're in dire straits when they see Mac Daddy Onassis, who has in dire straits when they see Mac Daddy Onassis. When they see Mac Daddy Onassis, who has become something of a mogul.
Michael Baldstein, thank you. Yeah, my zombie fly girls. Like, what does that even mean, Leprechaun? What does that mean, zombie fly girls? They're not zombies.
Stray is super impressed by his success, but Post dismisses him because he deals in gangsta rap. When Mac Daddy... Stray is super impressed by his success.
My zombie fly girls. Chelsea loves the zombie fly girls.
I do.
Stray is super impressed by his success, but Post dismisses him because he deals in gangsta rap. When Mac Daddy stops his car to talk a little shit to him, Stray manages to convince him to give them a listen. Stray manages to convince him to give them a listen. Give them a listen.
You have a teddy of Leprechaun? What? Oh my god, is it fucking gross?
Give them a listen. Stray manages to convince him to give them a listen.
That is Ice-T. Hell yeah, Ice-T's in this movie.
Stray manages to convince him to give them a listen. Mac takes him. Listen, Mac takes him to his office where he...
Postmaster P, y'all positivity.
Mac takes him to his office where he keeps his frozen leprechaun and listens. Mac takes him to his office. Mac takes him to his office.
Thanks, Kennedy Stewart. I really like the podcast too. We tight. Yeah.
Mac takes him to his office where he keeps his frozen leprechaun and listens to their track, offering...
My other YouTube channel is Practical Folks.
Frozen leprechaun and listens to their track, offering... and listens to their track, offering some very measured criticism.
It's not much, but it's not the worst.
He agrees to...
I love that fucking line. It's not much, but it's not the worst.
criticism.
It's not much, but it's not the worst.
He agrees to take them on, but only if they're willing...
Do I ever say to myself, you leper can't do this? No, but I should.
He agrees to take them on.
Oops.
Them on.
Like, whoever framed this shot in this movie, like, you guys didn't notice the weird looking, like, bits of plant on the side of the frame? You could have framed it without that, or in post, you could have pushed in a little bit on it. Like, come on, movie.
Them on, but only if they're willing to change the direction of the music to a much more aggressive and violent type thing.
Shoot your
Much more aggressive. The music to a much more aggressive. But only if they're willing to change the direction of the music to a much more aggressive and
For show, that one person.
violent type thing.
Shoot your
Violent type thing.
shoot your motherfucking homeboy in the face type shit.
Strays down.
Face type shit.
Strays down for that for sure. But
Homeboy in the face type shit.
strays down for that.
Face type shit.
Strays down for that for sure. But
Name the worst horror franchise. I don't know what the worst horror franchise is. I mean, Leprechaun's got to be up there.
Type shit.
Stray's down for that for sure, but Stray's down for that for sure. But P stands for protest, and Mac Daddy's time is not to be wasted.
Get the fuck out of here!
Without a
Get the fuck out of here.
not to be wasted.
Get the fuck out of here!
Without a
No, I've never been overseas, Ben. Sorry.
Without a new speaker, they can't. Without a new speaker, they can't perform in another audition or get to that nebulous Vegas competition. So Stray says they should sneak into Mac's place and steal the medallion they saw in the leprechaun statue in his office, justifying it by saying they should sneak into Mac's place and steal the medallion they saw in the leprechaun statue in his office, justifying it by saying Mac Daddy keeps people like them down through unjust means.
Kinda like Robin Hood.
I'll just fucking get rid of that because I need to get rid of stuff. Can I go on tour? Honestly, if the podcast gets successful enough, Chelsea and I would love to go on tour doing it. We listen to a lot of podcasts that do go on tour, and they travel around and they do live shows where they just record the podcast live with an audience, and we would love to do that. So, get people listening to the podcast, and that's how that'll happen.
And steal the medallion they saw. So Stray says they should sneak into Mac's place and steal the medallion they saw in the leprechaun statue in his office. The leprechaun statue in his office.
Kinda like Robin.
In his office. Just
Kinda like.
his office.
Kinda like.
In his office.
Kinda like Robin Hood. Instead, we're gonna be robbed. Kinda like Robin Hood. We're gonna be robbing in the hood.
But P stands.
In the hood.
But P stands for personal.
I hate Monday. Everybody hates Monday. Chocolate milk. Oops. Andre the Giant's son.
But P stands.
Hey, Jordan, we don't use that term. All right.
But P stands for personal property rights and says he stands for personal property rights. And says he won't participate, especially
Oops. Fuck. I hate hitting the wrong tab on the project.
participate, especially when Stray starts talking firearms. Participate, especially when Stray starts talking firearms. But later on,
Gonna be robbing in the hood.
when Stray starts talking firearms. But later,
Thanks, Michael Ballston again.
firearms. But later on, when Stray and Butch are pumping themselves up to get her done, they're surprised to find Postmaster P joining them just as soon as he can get to them. Maybe a dissolve would help. Yeah. Still taking a while. Try another one, I think. There we go. He got there. Yeah, you could do it, P. They bust into Mac Daddy.
I did not add those dissolves.
Got there. Yeah, you could do it, P. They
Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll make that a joke. Let's do this.
just as soon as he can get to him. Maybe a dissolve would help. Yeah. Still taking a while. Try another one, I think. There we go. He got there. He got there. resolve would help. Yeah. Still taking a while. Try another one, I think. There we go. He got there. You go. He got there. You could do it, P. There we go. He got there. You could do it, P. They bust into Mac Daddy's office, which...
I'm not currently watching The Walking Dead. I would love to revisit that show, though. Oh, man, I'm super hungry, and I'm worried that if I don't... Well, I got some nuts right here. Let's see. Maybe these nuts are going to be all right. Thanks, Pierce Grimpy. Do nuts go bad? So, by January 2019...
You could do it, P. They bust into Mac Daddy's office. Bust into Mac Daddy's office. Which, in this light, is most definitely a set in a film school. And they raid the place as Butch does some science.
Welcome, Connor Nicholson, to your first kill count live stream.
And they raid the place as...
Thanks in the basement. I'm making a horror movie. Yeah, you can send me a copy. I'll try to check it out. My favorite puppet and Puppet Master? I don't know. It's been too long since I've seen them. I always liked Jester, though. Because it's like, oh, he's not... He's kind of a nice guy.
Film school. And they raid the place as Butch does some science nerd shit to the glass case with the left. Stray some science nerd shit to the glass case with the left.
Oh, man, I can't wait to see Quiet Place. That comes out this week, huh?
Stray finds gold chains. P finds a hand.
We might do maybe we'll do a podcast episode on that.
Stray finds gold chains. P finds a handgun, and that's when... That's when Mac Daddy enters for some midnight oil burning business work, which is... That's when Mac Daddy enters for some midnight oil burning business work, which is Butch's bomb goes off. Butch's bomb goes off, and P ends up shooting Mac Daddy in the chest, turning this into a much bigger deal than just a robbery. Than just a robbery. Still, better follow through, I guess.
Leprechaun the Dark World? What would that even be?
They grab the medallion and post even grabs the gold flute for Mac Daddy's person. But Post even grabs the gold flute for Mac Daddy's person. But right before...
No, Truth or Dare doesn't come out for a couple weeks, right? I think it comes out Friday the 13th.
But right before they're in the clean... But right before they're in the clear, they hear a nasty leppy laugh coming from behind them. Coming from behind them.
Unhand me gold, you thieving hoods. You got more loot than Tiger Woods.
Ooh, Lep, you're like an embarrassing drunkle.
Woods.
Ooh, Lep, you're like an embarrassing drunkle. They shoot the nasty-looking Lep boy a whole bunch of times because obviously, and then they get the.
Yeah, I saw The Disaster Artist. It's pretty good. I liked it.
And then they get the hell out of there. Obviously. And then they get the hell out of there. They shoot the nasty-looking Lep boy a whole.
Hey guys, can you please stop requesting kill counts, please? It adds nothing to the chat. It really doesn't. It does nothing.
They shoot the nasty-looking Lep boy a whole bunch of times because.
Oops.
Whole bunch of times because obviously, and. Times because obviously, and then they get the. Because obviously, and then they get the. They shoot the nasty-looking Lep boy a whole bunch of times because obviously, and then they get the hell out of there. But Lep's able to pull himself together and rise up out of some smoke right as Matt together and rise up out of some smoke right. Some smoke right as Mac Daddy recovers from.
I think it made color correcting plus so many things way easier to get to. What are you talking about, David? Do you have an earlier message that you're responding? How do you enjoy the creative cloud layout? Yeah, I like it a lot.
Smoke right as Mac Daddy recovers from the slug that was stopped by one of his gold chains. But when he sees that Lep's all defiant. But when he sees that Lep's all thought and that Lep's
do.
Lep's all thought and pissed. He all thought and pissed. He all thought and pissed. He hightails it out of there. Mac Daddy goes to a nightclub and Mac Daddy goes.
There is a Leprechaun movie where Warwick Davis isn't playing the Lep. It's the last one, Leprechaun Origins. It's a reboot. It's pretty bad.
Hightails it out of there. Mac Daddy goes to a night. Pissed, he hightails it out of there. Mac Daddy all thought and pissed, he hightails it out of there. Mac Daddy.
Leprechaun, we stop requesting.
Mac Daddy goes to a nightclub and ducks into the bathroom. But by now, everyone should know that's like the #2 place to run into leprechauns. After pawn shops, of course. And sure enough, pawn shops, of course. And sure enough, right as he lights up a J to relax,
Leppy boy. Oh, leppy boy, your teeth are nasty.
he lights up a J to relax, Lep appears and is the kind of guy to immediately ask for a hit. Careful, Mac. Careful, Mac. Is the kind of guy to immediately ask for a hit. Careful, Mac. You know he's probably going to bogart it. Nah, instead, Lep's like an art school freshman when he's high and just starts reciting poetry.
A friend with...
Yes, I've seen the Leprechaun Returns trailer. Is it just that fucking one? Is it the one where it's just him talking pretty poorly through his fake teeth and it's not any footage, it's just his face, right? Has there been any other ones? That's not Back to the Hood. It's just the teaser. It's not an actual trailer, right? What is this? Oh my god. What is this fucker channel that's just rehosting it?
I've been gone quite a while.
Yeah. This is just a teaser. It's just a teaser.
Immediately ask for a hit. Careful, Mac. You know he's probably going to bogart it. Nah, instead, Lep's like an bogart it. Nah, instead, Lep's bogart it. Nah, instead, Lep's like an art school freshman when he's high and just starts reciting poetry.
A friend with weed.
Nah, instead, Lep's like an art school freshman when he's high and just starts bogart it. Nah, instead, Lep's like an art school freshman when he's high and just starts reciting poetry.
A friend with weed is a friend indeed, but a friend with indeed, but a friend indeed, but a friend with gold is the best I'm told.
He plays
Best I'm told.
He plays an old favorite.
It's at this moment that Ice-T knew he said yes to this script. Is Terminator a horror movie? I don't know, man. Terminator kind of is all over genres. It's like, I'd say it's more action sci-fi, but I mean, so is Aliens. How far into the video am I? You can see the time code right here. So I'm 6 minutes into this video that is currently 20 minutes long. Ugh.
He plays an old favorite and breaks off Mac's finger for his gold ring, then sends Mac away, telling He plays an old favorite and breaks
Friend needs a friend indeed.
He plays an old favorite and breaks off Mac. He plays an old favorite and breaks off Mac. He plays an old favorite and breaks off Mac. He plays an old.
No, I didn't like mess up the script. I messed up in that it's like I didn't make it short.
Favorite and breaks off Mac's finger for his gold ring. Then he plays an old favorite and breaks off Mac's finger for his gold ring. Then sends Mac away, telling him gold ring. Mac's finger for his gold ring, then for his gold ring, then sends Mac.
I just don't want it to be too long. Also, like as an editor, you don't want things to be longer than they need to be.
Telling him to
That's the thing, though. I don't think I'll cut any jokes. If anything, I'll cut like plot summary of the movie because I don't really care about that if it's not with jokes.
off Mac's finger for his gold ring, then sends for his gold ring, then sends Mac away, telling him to go find his gold.
How does James make up his jokes? It's a good question, man. That sounds like kind of like a philosophical question.
Takes off Mac's finger for his gold ring, then sends Mac away, telling him to go find his gold.
I'm gonna kill that little green motherfucker with my fucking finger.
Maybe I'll cut that. I just thought it was kind of funny, but I guess it's not necessary.
Find his gold.
I'm gonna kill that little green motherfucker with my fucking finger.
On his way out. On his way out.
With my fucking finger.
On his way out, Lep gets. On his way out, Lep gets insulted by the bartender.
Brandon D. James should be a comedian. I mean, I kind of am. Stand-up is not my style. I couldn't do stand-up, but I have done improv comedy. I would say that what I do online is doing what a comedian does.
On his way out, Lep gets insulted by the bartender, so they get into a fight, and so they get. So they get into a fight, and when the dude is insulted by the bartender, so they get into a.
Oops, fuck! I hate clicking that.
Yeah, Lep gets insulted by the bartender, so they get into a fight, and when the dude goes to hit him with a mic, They get into a fight, and when the dude goes to hit him with a mic stand, Lep shocks. Lep was poorly done.
Fuck. Man, it's hard to edit kill counts for movies that don't have coverage.
They get into a fight, and when the dude goes into a fight. Yeah, Lep gets insulted by the.
No, stand-up and sketch comedy is extremely, extremely different. Stand-up's like the one kind of comedy that, like, I'm not that interested in doing. I know a lot of really... I'm friends with a lot of stand-up comedians, and they're all really good people, but there is this kind of, like, more negative strain that I feel goes through the stand-up comedian world. Also, if you want to be a good stand-up, you have to do it. You have to fucking hustle. I hustle my ass off on videos. I can't apply that same kind of hustle to stand-up. My stand-up friends do like multiple shows a night, every night, you know?
On his way out, Lep gets insulted by the bartender, so they get into a fight, and when the dude goes to hit him with a mic stand, Lep shocks the hell out of him.
Fuck.
With some poorly done green lightning streaks. They go on for a while, and finish by going into the dude's eyes, turning them green. But just try.
Oh, man. I can cut this out. This is fine. Okay. Yeah, I do have sketches on my other channel, Practical Folks. You can hit those up and see me doing all right comedic acting.
Eyes, turning them green. The trio of pro tags go back turning them green. The trio of pro tags go back to Jackie D.
Do I like Jerry Seinfeld? I don't know. He's fine.
Turning them green. The trio of pro tags go back to Jackie D's, where they traded some of their stolen lep gold for new sound equipment. The trio of pro tags go back to Jackie D's, where they traded some of their stolen lep gold for new sound equipment.
I love John Mulaney. He's a good boy. John Mulaney, Paul S. Tompkins. Paul F. Tompkins, not S. I'm sorry. They're good boys.
The Post isn't interested in boring business deals. He's interested in that gold flute, which he blows into on a whim, only to find that it creates a magical sound that both alerts leper sound that both He's interested in that gold flute, which he blows into on a whim, only to find that it creates a magical sound that both alerts Lep remotely to its use and hypnotizes everyone around him. Or maybe they're just trying to figure out when he got him. Or maybe they're just trying to figure out when he got that gold vape pen. The other
videos are released on a regular schedule, Emmanuel. Always have been. Fridays.
Gold vape pen. The others snap out of the ruminations and they go to Chow's place in one of those scenes where they obviously couldn't shoot from the other angle since we never get a reverse shot of Chow, which is a damn which is a damn shame when
Chunky Chucky, thank you for the super chat. I love the channel too.
Which is a damn shame when he starts dancing. I want a close-up of that, dude.
Chalk it down hard.
Close-up of that, dude.
Chalk it down hard with his bad self.
I know you do, Chow. They're there using their stolen gold to buy party supplies, but the same
I think Chelsea made new coffee, so I'm going to go grab some of that, and I'll be right back, all right? I'll be right back. Don't you worry your little head. Don't you worry your little head there. How much time do we think this is going to take? I've spent an hour and 20 minutes on this so far, and I'm a third of the way through, I'd say, on the coverage, so maybe 2 more hours. That would put me at 7, and that's right about time when I go over to watch Survivor, so this should be good. I think this should be good. I'll be right back, y'all. It's taking too long. He's taking too long to be away from his computer. It's not okay. It's not okay for him to be away from his keyboard for that fucking long. What is he doing? Oh my God, is he like walking around and giving his girlfriend a kiss and chatting with her? Holy shit. He needs to get fucking back here pronto.
That's up.
I know you do, Chow.
I'm gonna cut out some other shit that I added during my rewrite.
So,
I know you do, Chow. They're there using their stolen gold to buy party supplies, but the same thing happens as before.
Thanks,
Flute
diet bread.
is blown and same thing happens with the I know you do, Chow. The same thing happens as before.
Any favorites to win for this season? Dude, I thought Stephanie was gonna go way farther than she fucking got, man. That was something when she got out. Cause she was a good player, it seemed like. I'm kind of rooting for oh, thank you, Hugh Janus. That's funny. But thank you. I'm kind of rooting for what's her name? Shit. She's been laying, she's the black girl with braids, and she's been like hanging back kind of, but she fucking killed it in that competition in the water where what? Laurel, that's right. Fuck yeah. I'm kind of rooting for Laurel, dude. I like her like laid back strategy. She's not making any enemies, but she's clearly like pretty smart. I heard that during her preseason stuff that she seemed super cocky. So I like that even more, that if she like came across as super cocky and arrogant in the preseason stuff, and then when she's in the competition she's like hanging back, that makes me respect her a lot.
The same thing happens as before, Chow. The same thing happens as before. Flute is blown and so is everyone's fucking minds. That is one magical fucking minds.
Who else do I like? I like Michael. I think he's very young, but I think that he's playing it as well as he can. That bluff he did with the idols was pretty cool.
Fucking minds. Wait, why is everyone's fucking minds? Wait, why is Lep in like a bar now? And who are those girls? And why are they sleeping with some?
There are a lot of fucking people, but yeah, I wish they would stop doing all the goddamn tribe shakeups, because like it's at this point I can't keep track of who was on what tribes, who was on which tribe at what point. It's very difficult for me to keep track of.
Sunglasses on. Yeah. Everyone's fucking minds. Wait, why is Lep in like a bar now? And who are those girls? And why are they sleeping with sunglasses on? The editor in me suspects that something went horribly wrong here. Mac Daddy is having a bad day, man. What with Post and his crew stealing his loot and his flute, and the fact that he's got a murderous leprechaun on his tail. One thing he does have though is that medallion on his tail. One thing he does have though is that medallion, which Butch dropped on his way out from the robbery. So it kind of medallion, which Butch dropped on his way out from the robbery. which Butch dropped on his way out from the robberies.
Hey, Kylo Ren Solo. Thank you. Appreciate that. Thanks, Riley Rittenauer. What up, Staff Sergeant Steele? Ugh.
And his flute, and the fact.
You know what? I could get rid of this whole little segment. Yeah, I could. I just have to add a line earlier to point out that Butch drops the medallion. Yes. Okay. Oh, thanks, Jack Mummy. Do I listen to Deftones or Radiohead? I remember owning, was it One White Pony or something? A Deftones album when I was younger, but I don't think I ever really got into them. Well, let me mark this. Because what was their hit from that album? Because it was like White Pony, and I feel like it might have been this. What is this song? The name doesn't sound familiar. Well, it's a little familiar, but Change in the House of Flies. Oh, here I get flagged.
The original way.
Dead meat, are you gay?
In an
fuck, come on.
Crafted for taste. Clearly, Talenti.
Which song is this? Watch you change. Yeah, so I had that. I want you have and then what was the other band? Radiohead. Radiohead is super important to me. I haven't listened to them in a few years, but they were like my number one band for a while. I would have to revisit the argument in my head, but I have said that they are the band that comes closest to being another Beatles. I might still hold that opinion, but
Drunkle. They shoot the nasty looking lep.
Okay, so now I know that I have to add a line there, an ADR, and then I was able to get rid of all that other shit. Oh wait, no, we're not doing brown anymore. We're doing blue for ADR. What's this?
Nah, instead Lep.
Yeah, so that's gotta be blue.
The gold flute for Mac Daddy's person, but right before they're in the, he even grabs the gold flute for Mac Daddy's person. Especially when Stray starts talking fire. Won't participate. Especially when Stray starts.
There you go, Spielberg fan. That's how I'll remember it. Christian. That's how I remember it.
Won't participate. Especially when Stray starts talking firearms.
Blue for ADR because I'm blue that I gotta do it. Ain't that the goddamn truth? Oh, I don't need this to be purple no more. I don't need this to be purple no more. I don't need this to be purple no more. All right, where are we at?
Guard it. Nah.
Definitely re-recording that nah. Nah, son.
In like a bar now.
I don't have a favorite color. I don't have a. It seems this favorite color seems like the stupidest thing to me. Why does it matter?
The editor in me suspects that something went horribly wrong here. That night, Lep visits Jackie D and tells him he wants his gold back, but That night, Lep visits Jackie D and tells him he wants his gold back, but the only gold. That night, Lep visits Jackie D and tells him he wants his gold back, but the only gold Jackie D has given up comes from his line deliveries.
What?
From his line deliveries.
Well, I ain't buying no Halloween costumes, so you better just trick or treat your little ass on out of here.
Lep leaves without us ever getting a reverse shot. Because budget, but Up leaves without us ever getting a Lep leaves without us ever getting a reverse shot because budget, but later
Jack Moomey again. Oh, Jack Moomey. White Pony's awesome. Radiohead's my second favorite band. Behind the Smashing fucking Pumpkins. Smashing Pumpkins are pretty cool, dude. I like them. What are songs that I'm like super in, or that I was really into? It's not like I've kept up with the Smashing Pumpkins. Oh, isn't Billy Corgan kind of eccentric? Oh, for sure. Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness. Yeah. Good stuff. 1979.
Last one out of here.
Lep leaves without us ever getting a reverse shot because budget, but later Jackie D stops his car on his way home to find a woman he recognizes. On his way home to find a woman he recognizes in the middle of the street. To find a woman he recognizes in the middle of the street.
Jackie C.
Yep, and look.
Jackie C.
Yep, and looks like she wants that Jackie D. Jackie D. Jackie D. Jackie D. He starts feeling all over her Jackie T's and her T's and all over her Jackie T's and her Jackie B, and gets so damn excited about the thought of her Jackie V, he doesn't notice that she turns into a leppy lady till he's already got half a chub. What would that be, a grind me fat boy? Weirdly though, looks like she wants that Jackie D. Jackie D. He starts feeling all
Oops.
Jackie D. He starts feeling all over her Jackie T's and her Jackie B, and gets so damn excited about the thought of her Jackie V, he doesn't notice that she turns into a leppy lady till he's already got half a chub. What would that be, a grind me fat boy? Weirdly though, that's grind me fat boy? Weirdly though, that's not actually Leprechaun like these apparitions usually are, because he's inside like a trunk or something, and just listening to Jackie D getting killed out there, which is supremely lame. Peace. Weirdly. P stands for Peepin' Tom, as Poe sits on a roof looking in on his own party. He's not proud of the means they took to achieve this wealth, even though Stray just says they gotta look to the future and think about how things will be different now. Besides,
Leprechaun, pawn shop master. Lil Sharky wants to know my opinion on the Beatles. Well, thanks, Lil Sharky, and thanks for Jack Moomey. Beatles are, I mean, it's cliche, but like they're probably the most influential band ever. I listened to them growing up because my parents liked them, although I just liked the songs and didn't fully understand all the music, really. And then in college, I like got super into the fucking Beatles and like listened to everything and learned all about them. Had a real good time, so they're definitely like top 5 artists for me, which is lame because they're the fucking Beatles, but I mean,
means they took to achieve this wealth, even though Stray just says they gotta look to the future and think about how things will be different now. Besides, Post, you shouldn't even feel too guilty about that murder, because back from the grave is Mac.
I see it, Shane. Thanks.
how things will be different now. Besides, Post, you shouldn't even feel too guilty about that murder. Because back from the grave is Mac Daddy Onassis, and he doesn't feel too guilty about that murder. Because back from the grave is Mac Daddy Onassis, and he is pissed off. Yep. Mac Daddy Onassis, and he.
Yeah, see, I never got into the Rolling Stones. I'm probably, this is probably an oversimplification of their music, but I always like stuff that's different and novel. And to me, Rolling Stones, their stuff all sounded more similar than I prefer in bands. I mean, that's why David Bowie's my number one. That's why I really like the Beatles and Radiohead. They're artists that like evolve their sound a lot and change what they do. Talking Heads is probably number 2 of all time for me after Bowie, maybe. Probably, dude.
Daddy Onassis, and he is pissed off. He yells at them to give him his flute, but when they deny knowing anything about it,
Kane Numbs, what are you doing? Why do you keep saying the same shit?
But when they deny knowing anything about it, he's done playing games.
Well, Christian, that's what happens to most artists from the 70s who went on into the 80s and like tried to change their songs. I mean, I'm primarily thinking of Rush and Bowie because Bowie's my number one. Rush has always been in my top 10, at times like number 2 right below Bowie. But I just think of them and how their music really went to shit in the 80s. Lou Reed, too. Great 70s stuff. 80s output, not so great. They're complaining you said fuck. Fuck. Have they seen a fucking kill count? I say fuck all the fucking time. I don't think there's a single fucking kill count where I don't say the word fuck in it. So if they have a problem with the word fuck, they shouldn't be watching this fucking channel, dude. Thank you, Fred Krueger, for Life 45. What's your favorite horror movie than The Thing? I don't know, man. I don't like to like have everything in a ranked order of favorites.
Games. His fucked up finger gives them just enough time to jump down from the
I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. I like Wreck. I like The Descent.
Time to jump down from the roof they're on top of and run away. Time to jump down from the roof they're on top of. Time to jump down from the roof they're on top of and.
Thanks, Jack Moomy. Favorite metal band? Well, I saw Symphony X in concert in college. Fly with me forever high, and with these wings we'll set the world on fire. Fly with me through the sky. Fucking, y'all want to know Symphony X? What is it? Of Shadows and so that's like prog metal, progressive metal, of Sins and Shadows. I was pretty into prog metal in college. Yeah, so I think that shit's really cool. They also have a 20-minute song version of the Odyssey, which I would always listen to running on the treadmill. Yeah, 25 minutes. It's just the Odyssey in prog metal form. So I would always just set this up and run on the treadmill in college. And so I'd run for 25 minutes.
Run away through the alley as Mac's bodyguard shoots on top of, and run away through the alley as Mac's bodyguard shoots at them. These
I don't know what Death of a Bachelor is.
Run away through the alley.
Deadmeatjames@gmail.com is where you send me fan mail. It's also in the fact.
Run away through the alley as Mac's bodyguard Mac's bodyguard shoots at them. These three
The Village Wanker knows this song, or this movie.
These three are seriously shook by getting shot at, so they plan to just lay low until their audition that'll get them to the fireworks factory. Or, I mean Vegas, since Mac Daddy knows everyone, they seek shelter at Miss Fontaine's. They seek shelter at Miss Fontaine's, a transgender character who is not handled great, unfortunately and unsurprisingly. She agrees. Miss Fontaine's, a transgender character who is not handled great, unfortunately. Who is not handled great, unfortunately and unsurprisingly. She agrees. Unfortunately and unsurprisingly. She agrees to let them stay with her as long as they let her hang out at their rehearsal, which She agrees to let them stay with her as long as they let her hang out at their rehearsal, which they do on Fontaine's back patio film set. Their practice is interrupted by a bottle tossing Statler, or maybe Waldorf, who's hanging out on his own section of the film set. But Waldorf, who's hanging out on his own section of the film set. Yes, for playing that flute. Statler, or maybe Waldorf, who's hanging out.
Yeah, Chelsea and I really love Twin Peaks, but we're not caught up on it.
Waldorf, who's hanging out on his own section of the film set. But P stands for playing that. Their practice is interrupted by a bottle-tossing Statler, or maybe Waldorf, But P stands for playing that flute. Waldorf, but P stands for playing that flute, and the airy sounds when the naysayer over. Flute, or maybe Waldorf, but P stands for playing that flute, and stands for playing that flute, and the airy sounds when the naysayer over. Flute over. Flute practice turns into a full-on performance with a with a big crowd of people. But again, hard not to notice that that to notice performance with a big crowd of people. But again, hard not to notice that there are no shots from the opposite angle. Makes it obvious that this is all a film set, and that behind that crowd is the film shots from the opposite angle. Makes it real obvious that this is all a film set, and that this is all a film set, and that behind that crowd is the film crew. Oh well, at least it's an energetic performance. Stray and Butch celebrate the performance. Stray and the film crew. Oh well, at least it's an energetic performance. Stray and Butch celebrate.
Yeah, I know what the next big series is.
Stray and Butch celebrate their success even as post point. Oh well, at least it's an energetic performance. Stray and Butch celebrate their success even as Post points out that it's all...
This I could probably cut. I'm going to cut this Happy Gilmore reference.
All in the flute. It's all in the flute. Then Lup... Oh well, at least it's an energetic performance. Then Lup kills Chow. It seriously happens that... And that behind that crowd is the film crew. Oh well. Behind that crowd is the film crew. Then Lup kills Chow. It seriously happens that fast.
When will I tell you what the next big series is? There will be an announcement video on Saturday, April 14th. A week from Saturday. A week from my anniversary. So, just a week and a half left. Wow. Damn, Lep. He's infiltrated my grammar. Just a week and a half left until you find out. Oh, good. I got it below 20 minutes. Christ, thanks. Until you find out what the next big franchise is.
Behind that crowd is the film crew. Then Lup kills Chow. It seriously happens that fast. He just appears at his store and doesn't even really give him a chance to give the gold back. He just happens that fast. He just appears at his store and doesn't even really give him a chance to give the gold back. He just appears at his store, chokes him to death. The old store and chokes him. Appears at his store and chokes him to death.
Winners are announced Saturday for the giveaway, correct?
Appears at his store and chokes him to death. The old Chow. It seriously happens that fast. He just appears at his store and chokes him to death. The only thing halfway interesting about the you're looking for your gold.
What time? Oh, is the live stream? Fuck, man. I don't know. Probably like noon my time. Probably like noon Pacific. Let's say noon.
Just appears at his store and chokes him to death. The only thing halfway interesting about the kill is that Lep then apparently took the time to pickle Chow's body parts. But come on, Lep, you're looking at body parts. But come on. Body parts. But come on. Pickle Chow's body parts. But come on, Lep, you're looking for your gold. You can't be doing side hobbies like this. You can't be doing side hobbies like this. You get
Kane Nums, they originally shot Leprechaun to be a bit more serious, and then they, like Mark Jones, the writer-director, had originally envisioned a more serious movie, and then the producers were like, no, make it funny, so they had to go back and do reshoots to make it... Oh, wait, no, but they also had to do reshoots to make it gorier, too? I think first they... Oh, I think... No, it wasn't the reshoots. It was like he originally envisioned it as more serious, and then before they shot it, they had it changed to be more comedic. And then later, they also wanted to add more gore, so they went back and did reshoots to add gore.
He gets to Miss Fontaine's place to collect his flute, but she takes a liking to him and flute.
Thanks, little Sharky.
But she takes a liking to Fontaine's place to collect his flute, but she takes a liking to it and leads him into her bedroom. This character's very unfortunate inclusion in this movie. He ends with the leprechaun killing her in bed. He ends with the leprechaun killing her in bed through unknown means. But you know what? Let's just go ahead and leave those unknown. Post and the others.
I want it all. Do 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 do. I'm packed and I'm holding. She's smiling, she's living, she's going, she's flipping me. Says she flipping me motivation. Her own motivation. She goes down and she goes out with me. And I'll make you smile like a drug for you. Do ever what you want to do, coming up for you. Keep on smiling and we'll be go through. One chop to the rhythm that provides you. And I get you like don't to the birds. Jumping on the line like a coat to the birds. Coming like a big don't take the bank. Want something else. Get me through this. Yeah, Bill Nye. We need your help doing science.
Post and the others see the little Lep man in the apartment and hide from him in a different part of the film set, as he said. Unknown. Post and the others see the little Lep man in the apartment and hide from him in a different part of the film set as he angrily searches for his.
It'll make it sound like a drug for you.
As he angrily searches for his goal, showing.
No, that's not my favorite Venture Brothers quote.
As he angrily searches for his goal, showing off his science nerd skills, Butch.
Thanks, Colby Haas. Colby Haas
Searches for his goal, showing off his science nerd skills. Butch uses the chemicals from a douche and some KY jelly, to
because it's applicable so much.
To create a combustible trap for the leprechaun. Then Stray taunts Lep to come after the trap for the leprechaun. Then Stray taunts Lep to come after them. And the trap. And the trap actually works. That Lep goes up in flames and what's actually a kind of impressive, if super obvious, fire stunt. But I love watching people in stunt suits run around on fire, so no complaints here. The guys in flames and what's actually a kind of impressive, if super obvious, fire stunt. But I love watching people in stunt suits run around on fire, so no complaints here. The guys head to a church to find sanctuary from the.
Thanks, Jack Moomy. I haven't really listened to Bjork, but thanks for respecting Semi-Charm kind of life, baby.
Complaints here. The guys head to a church to find sanctuary from the leprechaun demon that's after them, and in the morning. sanctuary from the leprechaun demon that's after them. And in the morning, they're woken up by Reverend Hanson. And in the morning, they're woken up by Reverend Hanson. Woken up by Reverend Hanson. Hanson tells them they can after them. And in the morning, they're woken up by Reverend Hanson. Hanson tells them they can stay there if they pay him $50, and if they agree to be the church's musical act for that, they agree to be the church's musical act for that day's sermon. So they get robed up as
Hi, Lightning Baron. Hi, Smithy Smith, number 1. Smitty Smith.
choir boys and start trying to freestyle to the congregation. Despite Postmaster Zern's setup, Stray can't help but be profane. And these people are good, God-fearing Christians who don't need that devil speak in their ears.
Jesus.
Oops. Thanks, boy wonder. Thanks, Clinton Brown. Thanks for the kind words.
But be profane.
Jesus loves me, this I know. If he don't, I'll find a home.
And these people are good, God.
I'll find a home.
These people are good.
Jesus loves me, this I know. Me, this I know. If he don't, I'll find.
Thanks, Jack Moomy again. Damn. Yep, you're a music guy. Possibly. I would definitely listen to it for sure.
Jesus loves me, this I know. If he don't, I'll know. No. If he don't, I'll find a home.
And these people profane.
Jesus loves me, this I know. If he don't, I'll find a home.
And these people are good, God-fearing Christians who don't need that devil speak in their...
Hey, Luca Blight 69, thank you. My Streamlabs chats are not working. You know what? Actually, I'm glad you mentioned that. I don't know what you mean by my Streamlabs chats aren't working, but I am going to disable donations on there because I got screwed out of some money. A lot of money. I mean, $40. Because what happened was someone donated to me twice on Streamlabs, which I never say, hey, donate to me on Streamlabs. I've never once said that. I don't really use it. I don't really try to use it. Here, how can I turn this off? Because I don't want this anymore. Oh, I see. Lots of people are actually like using it. I don't want that because what happened was someone donated to me twice and then told PayPal that they didn't authorize the charge. I got that email from PayPal and I was like, I don't care. They can have their money back. Please take their money back. That's fine. So they did, but then PayPal charged me thinking that it was some kind of fraudulent thing, and they charged me $20 a piece for each of those things. So I don't want any donations because if people are going to sit there and do that, I don't want that. That fucked me out of $40, dude. How do I turn this off? I don't want this anymore. Stop. How is it not in donation settings? I don't want it. I don't want it. Oh, Streamlabs. You're too cool for me. I don't know how to use you. Yes, disconnect that, please. Thank you. There. Done. Get it out of there.
Devil speak in their ear, so they go to leave. Good, God-fearing Christian. These people are good. And these people are good, God-fearing Christians who don't need that devil speak in their ear. So they go to leave and start a letter writing campaign, I'm sure. But peace speak in their ear. So they go to leave and start a letter writing campaign, I'm sure.
Oops.
And start a letter writing campaign, I'm sure. But peace stands for preserving the faith, and he unleashes the power. Peace stands for
shit.
Preserving the faith, and he preserving the faith, and he preserving the faith, and he
Jesus loves me.
Preserving the faith, and he unleashes faith.
This I know. Leprechaun is not better than the Chucky series.
And he unleashes the power of the flute on all these people and gets their butts back in the pews. Hell, back in the pews. Back in the pews. Hell, the flute even drags in Coolio off the streets.
Yo, that's
in Coolio off the street. Even in the pews. Hell, the flute even drags in Coolio off the streets.
Yo, that's Coolio.
So hell, the flute even drags in Coolio off the streets.
Yo, that's Coolio.
So, here it goes. We've got a full.
Yo, that's Coolio.
Coolio.
So,
Coolio.
So, here it goes. We've got a full-on rap performance up in this bitch. It's run Son's house of God, and the people are loving it. Stray Son's house of God, and the people are loving it. Stray is awed by the power of the flute, but there's no time to be full of wonder, y'all, because
another Run's House reference. Oh, well, I had to. Run's House of God. Oh, Leprechaun versus the Jinn from Wishmaster. That'd be interesting. I mean, Jinn would kick his fucking ass. Leprechaun sucks.
of wonder, y'all, because they see out the window that Mac Daddy has arrived to reclaim what's his. The boys flee out the window that Mac Daddy has arrived.
Just gonna ADR that to be. They see out the window that Mac Daddy's here.
That Mac Daddy has arrived.
Here, I'll put in a little temporary.
Because they see out the window that
Let's go.
But there's no time to be full of wonder, y'all.
Because they see out the window that Mac Daddy's here. Oh, did that stop it? What?
Because they see out the window that
Mac Daddy's here. Mac Daddy's here.
But there's no time to be full of wonder, y'all. Because they see out the window
that Mac Daddy's here. Nope. I'm just trying to record it with this as a temp track. Because they see out the window that Mac Daddy's there.
By the power of the flute. But there's no time to be full of wonder, y'all.
Because they see out the window. Oh, God, I'm getting like a delay here in my ears.
By the power of the flute. But there's no time to be full of wonder, y'all.
Because they see out the window that Mac Daddy's here. Why is it fucking stopping itself right there? Jesus, stop.
By the power of the flute. But there's no time to be full of wonder, y'all.
Because they see out the window that Mac Daddy's here. They see out the window that Mac Daddy's here. Why is it cutting itself off? That's so weird. But whatever, it's a temp track. So I'll just add a few frames. Oh, no, you cannot hide from the ADR.
Full of wonder, y'all.
They see out the window that Mac Daddy's here. Jesus loves me, this I know.
The boys flee upstairs where a Scooby-Doo-like physical gag reveals that the leprechaun has also tracked them down. The leprechaun has also tracked them down. Where a Scooby-Doo-like physical gag reveals that the leprechaun has also tracked them down. They try to flee. Track them down. They try to flee once more, but Mac traps them in the.
Do 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 do, skip a doo, skip doop a doo, skip doo 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 doo, bow bow. That was a big batch. Oh man, how we doing here? Like half. Ugh. Ugh, 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 ugh. Thanks, Cod Boy. Good night, Aaron.
They try to flee once more, but Mac traps them in the hallway at gun. At gunpoint, and he's not about to believe Post when he tries to tell him that Leprechaun is right behind him. And he's not about to believe Post when he tries to tell him that Leprechaun is right behind him. To really enter with a bang,
Uh-oh, did Premiere freeze? I think Premiere froze. Son of a bitch. Premiere's crashing. Fuck you, Premiere. Be more stable. All right, I'm actually going to pack it up, guys. I'm going to pack it up, everybody. Because, I don't know. I honestly, my stomach kind of hurts. So I don't feel like being on on a stream. My stomach hurts. But at least I'm not nauseous like I was earlier. So I'm going to pack this shit up and I guess redo whatever work I just lost. So that fucking sucks. But, yeah, very short stream. Very short stream. So this will be out tomorrow for patrons and Friday for everybody else. And thanks a lot for joining me for this stream. I had a good time. I hope you did too. So I'll see y'all later. And if you watch Survivor, enjoy it tonight. Bye, everybody.